Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Big Brains YouTube channel. My head is swelling like crazy. It's Boxing Day today when I'm recording this, and let's just get this back to normal. There we go, guys. So we're recording in full HD right now. I've got my lights set up. We're using brand new camera, brand new mic, and I'm just gonna be going over like my opinion on all of this. So yeah, on all of this. Sorry. Anyways, so. Yeah, we'll just start with my opinions, I guess, on what I think about this. So yeah, I think let's start with the camera. So the camera, first off, is very crisp, as you can see. One nice thing about it here, where are we here? Here it is what you see. We're gonna zoom in a bit. And when I say a bit, I mean a lot. We'll zoom out a bit for you guys so you can actually see what's happening. So, yeah, we can pan around if we're zoomed in, which we're not normally, but which is nice. So you can get that full widescreen display. Let's zoom back out for you guys so you don't have to look at me that close up. Anyways. So today, yeah, so with the camera, in my opinion, it's really nice. It records 30 FPS at 1080p, 720p. You can change its orientation so it records in phone orientation or just regular 16:9 orientation or 9:16 orientation. Yeah, and then you can change it between a few other settings like that, but I don't really pay attention to anything like that. Because I don't need to. I just record in 16:9 because that's what I do. Anyways, one thing I like about the software it comes with these is I can now make thumbnails on my computer before I had to make them on my phone. Because I don't have any software on my computer for making thumbnails. Because I'm broke. So yeah, that's really helpful because you can add your text in. So like, here, let's add some. I forget where I have to go to find it. Oh, it's in, right, it's there. In filters, text overlays. So yeah, so we can add, you know, stuff like that at the bottom. So now I've got that bottom text there. You guys obviously can't see what I see, but like I can add in text if I want, so we'll hide that. And then, like, you can change your font. You can take away that white background so that, like, here, let's go back up. And then we'll show it again. So that it just shows up here in the bottom. I'll change the color of it. Or to yellow, because it doesn't blend in then. To that yellow color. So you can change the font colors. You can change the actual font itself around. You can change the font size. Basically now I can just sort of create thumbnails. Or you can make it like just disappear after like 2 seconds like I just did there. So we'll hide that now real quick. Yeah, you can turn off or disable that watermark if you want. I just disabled it. You got a few more effects in here, so like you can that's creepy. But like you can reverse the colors, invert the colors, that's the word I'm thinking of. You can make it sort of have a blue tone, have a warmer tone. Triple. I've never played. Okay, I didn't look on this one. Black and white. This is like black and white tripled. This is high exposure, and this is just standard. So in my opinion, I like a bit of the warmer tone. It just makes it look a little bit more natural. So we're going to continue in that. So then you can change your resolution from full HD to 720 to 360p. So, you know, the good old-fashioned what my camera kind of used to look like, all the way up to what it now looks like. It's at full HD. Yeah, and then at 360, like at 360p, you can record in higher FPS because it's less demanding on everything. But in full HD, you can record up to 30 FPS. Same with 720p. You can record up to 30 FPS. So moving on, you can, in the software, this is I'm not even talking about the camera anymore. I'm just talking about the software that you get so that it works well. You can change your microphone audio settings. So you can basically use this as an OBS. OBS is what I used to record in, so I might have to, I don't know. I might use this a bit more. And you can just sort of change around how it looks. Here, I'll show you what my screen looks like real quick. Now you can guys see what I'm looking at. So now, we're looking at this. And so now you can see what I'm looking at. So you can switch it between night mode and day mode. I'm going to keep it at night mode because I like it a bit darker. It's less hard on your eyes. You can switch between sources. Now you can't see me, but now you can. Yeah, you can prioritize what you're gonna use. The most like of your CPU out of use, like how you're gonna use your CPU, so you can use it, or sorry, not your CPU, your GPU, to prioritize frame rate or exposure. Yeah, and then you can just see the zoom here, zoom way in, so you guys can look at me. I get confused because I always forget about how cameras invert. But yeah, then you can like make it so that it prioritizes exposure, so it works to change how the exposure looks. Or you can go back to frame rate. We'll zoom out for you guys so you don't have to look at my nose. But yeah, I think the camera's great. Let's move on to the microphone. The microphone's really handy. Yeah, it's a boom mic, or not boom mic, but a retractable mic. So I can put it up here, and since it's got a good range, it can just sit up there, and I can sort of sit down here, and we'll pull up my audio levels for you guys, and you can just see like the audio levels are good. So we'll switch back to sources. We'll go back to this. So we'll bring this down. The mic is just great overall. It runs a USB cord into my computer. And yeah. Alright, yeah, and then I'll just show you what the lights look like and just how I've organized everything around it. So I'm going to turn my camera off for a second so you guys can just see what everything sort of looks like around. But yeah, I'm still here, so I just got to pick up my camera and attach it to my stick here. My selfie stick is something they call it. And then, now that it's on there, I can move my camera around. We'll turn that back on. So now you guys can look at my display. It's kind of trippy, isn't it? So yeah, I think it's pretty handy because it's this camera. Another thing that I like about it is I can pick it up and I can attach it to one of these sticks that I have for my lighting right there. It's a little bright. I'll turn it down so you guys don't go blind. But I can attach it to one of those, and yeah, so that like I can carry my camera around so you guys can look around. It's pretty dark in here. I'll have to crank up this light. But like, I can just take it around. This is what the microphone looks like. There it is. It goes all the way up. It comes down and attaches to my shelf over there. So yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, that's my opinion on both of these. So then my next thing I'm going to go over is the lights. I'm just going to keep you guys on here so that you guys can actually take a look at what the lights are like. The lights have tripods that they came with, so I can put this camera on a tripod if I want. I'm just spinning you guys around. But anyways, now that we've done that, let's just take a look at the lights. So I'll turn this down so you guys don't go blind while looking at them. So what we're dealing with over here, sorry about the poor camera work, is we have our light here on this tripod. Then we have the tripod itself, which I've attached a little bearing to that the light comes with. And and then like you can basically do whatever you need with that, so it can flex around in a bunch. So here we'll just light up the area for you guys so I can show you what I'm talking about. So basically you can just like flex it and move the light around. I'm trying not to move it too much because it'll ruin the clip, but yeah, in my opinion the lights are just really nice. So I'll switch you guys back over to the computer. Oops. Yeah, so that's basically my opinion on all of this tech. Um, yeah, I think it's all really nice. And, yeah, I would definitely recommend it all. And none of it is sponsored. None of this stuff, I haven't been sponsored to say any of this. This is my opinion. And I just think it's all really great stuff. I'm glad I got it. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I'll link all the stuff in the description if you want to go and check it out. But other than that, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please consider liking and subscribing. This has been Big Brains and Martin. That's who I am, and I'm out. Peace.